Okay, well, let's just see if that safety feature works. We're gonna do a drop test. I'm just gonna let this go, and we're gonna see how fast it recovers the load. Here we go. Hey, Dirt Farmer Jay here from dirtfarmerjay.com. A while back, we did a feature on TieBoss's tie-down system, which can be a replacement in many cases for a ratchet strap. Very intuitive, a lot easier just by looking at it. But building on that concept, this tackle block that's used in that system, TieBoss has a great line of different products that can be used around the home, the garden, the garage, and out in the field as hunters or when you're out camping and so forth. So this particular block and tackle has a 300 load capacity, a 300-pound load capacity. It comes with 35 foot of rope. Everything in this is made here in our home country in the United States. And it looks like it's really well made and looks like it'll fit together very nice. It's compact. You can order this right off of their website at tieboss.com, and there's a lot of different products there for tie downs, but also how about things like this for tying up kayaks on your garage wall, or how about affixing to a hard top on an all-wheel drive vehicle or an off-road vehicle like a Jeep or something like that that has a hard top that comes off. You want to store that up in that space above the vehicle where you usually park it, and then lower it back in when it's ready to go again. So these are great products. You can take a look at it. For today's episode, we're just going to look how you set up this block and tackle, and we're going to show you in the 1 pulley and 2 pulley configuration. Let's get to it. Whether you're doing the single pulley or double pulley system or setup, the heart of this is the TieBoss tackle block, which is a pulley-like device where you can see rope is passed through the block and goes back and forth like this. If this angle where it exits the pulley block is less than 20 degrees, it'll catch right here, and what'll happen there is it'll seize in like that. Therefore, it can't go any further, and that's a great safety feature if you did lose control of load, it was starting to drop. If you just let go of the rope, it's going to catch right here in the snatch area right here. Now to really tie it off, you're simply going to bounce it in, put it behind that second little cleat like that, and now this is solid where it is. Now we've rigged this here to bring this down more into a viewing angle, usually in the field or up in your garage or wherever you're going to attach it, be higher up. But for ease of illustration, we've just simply lowered it down here. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the single pulley setup, which does give you some advantage, but not as much as the 2 pulley, but it allows a lift here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the hook that's down here, we're going to raise it up and put it right through the opening here. Now you have this, and I'm actually going to lengthen that just a little bit for illustration purposes, or so it's a little easier to see. So we'll go ahead and lower it and then let that catch in again. Now we're going to take one of our pulleys, we're going to put the hook down and let it come in between the catch area. That hole goes to the top. It's not used in the setup, but we're going to set it in just like that. Now, when you look at this, you can go, well, wait a minute, what's making it ride right there? Well, this is bottom heavy. So it, and especially with a load on it, you'd really have to do a lot to get it back off of there. So it just rides like that. And then what we'll do is go ahead and put a load. I'm going to put a bucket of kindling on it here. We'll go ahead and go down and pick it up and raise it, okay? So we're going to go ahead and lower this. Pretty easy to hoist that up. Now we're going to go ahead and let it secure itself, and we'll safety it off. Okay, well, let's just see if that safety feature works. We're going to do a drop test. I'm just going to let this go, and we're going to see how fast it recovers the load. Here we go. That's it. It dropped that far. Let's do it again. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to let it go. Here we go. That's it. Just the drop of the rope goes right here into the jam cleat, and now that is secure. That's a great safety feature and a great way to control. You can lift and then let go, lift and let go, instead of just letting the load run away without you. All right, let's go ahead and do the 2 pulley setup, which gives you a 3-to-1 advantage. So if you have a 150-pound load on this, it'll feel like 50 when you lift it. And in case you're wondering, I'm just following their little pictograms here of the single and the dual pulley setups. Let's go ahead and do the dual pulley setup. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is take one of the pulleys, hook end up here. We're gonna hook through the hole here in the bottom of the main tackle block here. Now I'm gonna take this end right here and bring a loop around. I'm just looping around and going over the top of that pulley like this, okay? And I'll give it some more rope here to work with. Okay, so now I have that pulley there, and now I'm going to just take another pulley on the other end, hook this through that end, and then put the bottom loop right up like that. So it's sitting there just like that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull on this side right here and just start gently pulling. And this is a much easier lift because I have a 3-to-1 lift. So again, I'm going to bring it all the way up like this. We'll go ahead and do the drop test. I'm going to leave it out like this, and we're going to let it go. Stops right there. So there is your 2-to-1. The disadvantage is you don't have as much lifting distance here over the same amount of rope, but the kit comes with 35 foot of rope, so you can do quite a distance here. This is a really nice setup. So go on over to TieBoss.com, check out their product line, including this great block and tackle, the other lift systems I talked about for kayaks and hard tops, and tie down systems, and they have a special gift for you as one of our viewer family members. Enter the promo code in your order of DFJ15, that's DFJAY15, and you'll receive 15% off your order, just to sweeten the deal a little bit. We think you're gonna really like the product. Check out this other video episode we did on TieBoss's tie down system. They come in a couple sizes, they're really handy to use and really cinch you down on the load. And while you're at it, check out this other video that YouTube has chosen for you out of our catalog that they believe are in your interest, and we'd enjoy it if you'd watch it too. Until the next time, this is Dirt Farmer Jay from DirtFarmerJ.com.